Do you wonder where developing leaders go to find great resources? I'm Michelle Bostian of the People Performance Team and manager of professional coaching. In addition to professional coaching, leaders who are really going places are going to LinkedIn Learning. Today's guests are Eric Gordon and Colin Cowan to share about this great resource.
Hi, Michelle. Thanks for having us. We are super excited to be here to talk about LinkedIn Learning. And we really want to kind of share the journey of LinkedIn Learning and what's been going on. And to do that, I'd actually like someone who was really impactful in getting LinkedIn Learning here to Cone Health, Eric Gordon, to just kind of give us a snapshot of how did we get LinkedIn Learning at Cone Health.
Thanks, Colin. I appreciate that. LinkedIn Learning was really our offering to be right here with our leaders as we introduced our new leadership competency framework in 2020. Leadership competencies lay out the competencies and also the specific behaviors that help leaders be successful and know what's expected of them. And as we introduced that and as we formulated it, we asked ourselves, once we educate our leaders about this, what's going to most help them take accountability for and grab hold of their own development to be able to get better at those competencies without having to wait for us to offer a class or deliver something that's facilitator led. And then when LinkedIn Learning bubbled to the top because it's a platform filled with high quality content across a wide range of topics led by some industry leading experts, but it's broken down into micro chunk videos so that leaders can get what they want, when they want, in just the amount of time they have. And because it's mobile friendly, it really checked all the boxes and really enabled us to be right here with them. So as we rolled out the framework last year, we also educated our leaders on the platform and launched it middle of last year. But that's a little bit of the past. What I'd love for you to do is talk about where we are now, what you're doing with it, and where we're heading with it. So I'm going to turn it back to you.
Thanks, Eric. I really appreciate that. Yeah, 2020, we set out to curate collections to support every leadership competency that we were rolling out. And so when we say collection, just think of a library of courses or videos for you to access. But you know what? That wasn't enough. We wanted to get to the next level, and that's what we're doing now in 2021. And how are we doing that? We're doing that with learning paths. Think of a learning path as a structured development path made up of multiple chapters, right? But unlike a book, you can start at any chapter you want and complete the book. And what that structured path does is it really takes a lot of guesswork out of getting started. And that was the big goal for us, is just to make your starting point super accessible and super easy. And so that's what we've done with learning paths. So what you're going to find is each leadership competency has its own chapter. Again, you can start with any one of them. And each chapter contains our wonderful leadership competency self-assessments. You may have seen those in Halogen, but they look a little bit different now. They're a nice, clean one-pager. They've got some great directions to really help you work through them. And we put in what we lovingly call to action guides in each chapter. And they give you clear action steps to help you assess and develop yourself around the specific leadership competency. And those call to actions also give you suggestions for how to engage your one-up leader, because we do not develop in a bubble, right? And of course, we have the links to all the collections that we curated last year in each one of those chapters for that leadership competency. So leaders, I'm talking to you. If you have any questions about LinkedIn Learning, how to leverage the platform, or how to get the most out of your learning paths, please absolutely reach out to myself or reach out to Eric Gordon. We'd love to hear from you and support your development. Michelle?
Thanks, Colin. Thanks, Eric. Sounds like LinkedIn Learning is a great resource for folks that aren't yet ready for professional coaching and for those who are already in coaching, as well as for our professional coaches. I encourage everyone to check it out.